Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. In this session, I shall discuss a numerical on segmentation. The procedure to solve this numerical is quite simple and it can be asked for 4 to 5 marks. So you can easily score marks here for this kind of numerical. It is simply like the question will be in this manner. I'll tell you how to proceed for the solution. So the question states that consider the following segment table, wherein in the question they have given some 5 segments 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the segment numbers. So these are given in the question. Also given is for each of the segment what is the base address and what is the size of that particular segment. Size, or sometimes here the word length will be mentioned, it means the same. Length of the segment is 600, but here the base address is what, 219. Like this they have given for 5 segments. What is given? The base address, that means the starting address from where this segment starts in the memory, and what is the size of the segment. You are asked to find out the physical addresses for the following logical addresses. So here they have mentioned the logical addresses, okay, and you are supposed to find out what the physical address. So what is physical address? The address in the main memory, the address in the physical memory, the address in the RAM, all these means the same. So that physical address you need to determine. Given is what? The logical address. So logical address is always what? See, if you remember in the previous diagram, I have written that the logical address which the CPU generates consists of the segment number and the displacement value. So this S and D are given here. S is here and D is here. D is what? The displacement, and D is displacement, or you can use the word offset also. It is one of the location in the segment. So that is given and the segment number is given. You have to determine what the physical addresses for these particular logical addresses. How to go, how to proceed for this solution? Take one by one. First one is segment 0, okay. This is the solution I am writing here, okay. So take first one, the segment 0. You need to check that whatever here also segment 0, here this, okay, you are taking the logical address for the segment 0, 0, 430, fine. So what you are supposed to do is, you are doing it for segment 0. What is the value? The displacement value given is 430. You need to check whether 430 is less than the length of the segment given. So here 430 less than 600 or not. Is it true or false? First you check. Suppose if this condition is true. Now in this case it is true. So what you have to do is, you need to add the base address with the given, what? The given displacement value. 219 plus 430. So this becomes your physical address. Physical address is how much now? 219 plus 430, which is equal to 946. 649 is the physical address. Very simple. This one you have completed for the first numerical, segment 0. So this is very simple. Actually, why you are comparing with 430 less than 600? Because this is the length. No, the length is always, now if the length is 600, any value between 0 to 599 is valid in this case. And we have seen the given value for the displacement is for 430. Any value, displacement value between 0 and 599 is valid. Given is 430, which is less than 600. Definitely it is a valid value. Then you add that value to the base address that is given. That means your physical address is pointing to which address? 649. Very simple. So now you can carry out the remaining things very easily. Go for segment 1 now. Segment 1 is what? Given is what? Given is 1, 10. Look here, I am referring to this. Given is 1, 10. Then what you have to do is whether 10 is less than the given length of the segment. In this case also it is true. It is a valid value. Then you have to add with the base address, okay, the given value. What is the given value? 10. So it becomes 2310. This is your physical address. Next you carry out for the third segment. Third segment is given as what? 90 here, and length of the segment is 100. In this case, so we are doing it for segment third, but numbering starts from 0. So it is segment 2 here for this one. You have completed for these two. Then you check here for this segment, they have given as 2, 250. Okay, segment 2, and the of displacement value is 250. Check whether 250 is less than 100. No, it is not a valid value. It is false here. So that time what you have to do is, you will not get a physical address in this case. That means you cannot add to the given base address, because the resulting value has come to be what? An invalid value. The reason is, see, you should have anything between 0 to 99. This range is valid for this, but here given value is 250. So it is false and you are not going to add. Finally, you have to write down that the conclusion is what? Trap. It is an addressing error. It is an addressing error. So this you have completed for this segment. The next segment is, I'll write down here segment 3, this one, and the given values are in the logical addresses 3 comma 400. 3 is pointing to segment number, 400 is what? The displacement value. But here you check what is the length given, 580. So 400 less than 580. Yes, it is true. If it is true, it is in that particular range only. So it is a valid value. That time you can add 1327 plus how much? What is the displacement value given? 400. You can add this. So you will get 1327 plus 400. 727. Okay, 1727. 1727 is the value. Now you have to do it for the last one, the segment 4. Segment 4. So what is given for segment 4? 4 comma 112. It means what? Segment 4 and the displacement value is 112. What is the length of the segment here? 96. Whether 96 is less than the displacement value is how much? 112. Whether 112 is less than 96? No. Here the condition becomes false. If it is false, is it visible? Let me focus. If it is false, then what? It is an invalid value. If it is an invalid value, you are not supposed to add with the base address. You can write down it is a trap, it is an addressing error here. So there can be a doubt here. When we write here false trap addressing error, is it not that particular location is available in the main memory? It is available in the main memory, but it is not what belonging to these segments, because the process has got 5 segments. That location is not at all belonging to any of the segments of this process. Remember I said no, if any process P1, that can be what? Divided into different segments. Here they have given these many segments, 5 segments. So whenever we say there is a trap or addressing error, it means that it is pointing to a location which is not belonging to this process. That's why it should not cross the boundary. That means any location within that process boundary can be included as a valid value. Otherwise it is invalid. So that's the reason it will never fetch an instruction from an invalid location which is not belonging to that process. So this is very simple here. You can easily score the marks. Your job is only to what? Compare whatever is given in the logical address, the displacement value with the length, that is the size of the segment. It should fall always within the size. If it falls within the size, you add the base address of the respective segments, then get all the physical address. So you got, no, here you got one physical address 649. One more is where, yes, second one you got here. Third one was an addressing error. Fourth one 1727. Then one more was what? Addressing error. So out of the 5 logical addresses that were given, 2 resulted in addressing error. If you find this session useful, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.